Well, that's good.
Yeah, she doesn't want to do it all.
It doesn't
There we go.
matter.
It's good to have options.
Hi Teresa. Hello.
I need you today. Is there a water fountain back here?
There is, it's clear downstairs.
Huh?
You need some water? I can use some water. Let me go get the cup. They're clear down at the bottom and it's dark down there.
Oh, okay.
I'll get you some. Sure.
So how long are you gonna take me back?
That's been my second year, so I moved here from Peculiar. Yeah, I was on some boards in Peculiar, so I wanted to go on something next year, so.
Okay, nice.
I was on the police advisory board on that one, so.
Police advisor, I didn't know it was a police advisory.
Not here, there's not, but in Peculiar
Okay.
there is,
There
so,
is.
yeah, they kind of just go like, budgeting, like where they spend the money and stuff like that, so.
Okay. Okay, good. Aaron,
I was on the board member. This is this person.
okay. I'm sure you're 2 years in Pleasant Hill.
Yeah.
Wow, we're all here early. I'm so proud of myself.
Hopefully it's quick for you.
I need your service. Tonight we got two. You hardly ever have it in that. Tonight we get two of them.
Could be longer.
I know.
I can already tell technology's gonna be finicky tonight, so just bear with me, I'll do the best I can.
Technology's great and works.
It does it. do that at 6 o'clock whenever you are ready, sir.
Okay. Okay, being at 6 o'clock, we're gonna call this meeting to order. Can I get a roll call, please?
Yes, Linda Shanks,
Present?
Teresa Schaefer, here, Russ Petrie,
Here.
Kyle Stern,
Here.
and J.W. Haynes,
Here.
and Chad Johnson is absent tonight.
Okay, we have a quorum tonight, so we can begin the meeting. First on the agenda is the consent agenda, which includes the minutes from June of 2026. Can I get a motion and a second to approve those?
Go ahead.
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed, same sign? Okay, those are approved. Item number 2, public hearing, non-use variance at 2100 and a half North State Highway 7, which is a sign variance. I need a motion and a second to open the public hearing.
I'll make a motion to open the public hearing.
Second.
Okay, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed, same sign? Okay, we are now in public hearing. Does the city have any comments on this item?
Yes, thank you. The, city has received an application from Nick and Kayla Hanna for an off-premise sign variance. So this is an existing Gobbert Financial Bank off-premise sign, which has been there for many years. The applicant has recently split the lot. It is generally shown in, this blue box here on your screen. The current zoning district is C1 or General Business District. The current UDC requirements of all off-premise signs are prohibited, as well as pole signs. So this is a variance to allow an existing pole sign to remain and now be off-premise. The applicant is requesting the variance because the recent lot split has changed the property lines, and the existing off-premise pole sign is now located on lot 2, while the business being promoted on the existing sign is located on lot 1 of Gobbert Financial Bank subdivision. So while these are the qualifications that we look for in accordance with the variance, well, we do know that there are some conditions that you guys are familiar with the conditions that we look at. So it wouldn't necessarily affect any adjacent property. It's not, it won't constitute a practical difficulty, won't adversely affect public health or safety. It's already in existence. So that is where we are with that sign. If you guys have any questions, the applicant is in attendance if you have any questions for that.
Okay, the applicant's here.
Hi.
Do you have anything you want to add?
Okay, let's go come up to the podium,
Yeah,
please.
of course. Hi, my name is Kayla Hanna, and we're building this project. The only things I'll add is that this sign is really important to the Goffert family. It's been in their family since before Dusty took over the bank, and so when we found this property, we're like, hey, we really want this property, but for it to meet the frontage, we needed 150 feet. And in doing so, we ended up buying some of his land, which in turn was the sign. He did ask me, he's like, if you could try to get the sign to stay in our family, it'd be really important to me. And so I'm doing this more so for him. Our other option, if we want to talk other options, is maybe just split the sign where he has property and, you know, he can display his business and then I could share the sign and put our business on it. That way it's not technically off premise. Or if he could keep the sign, that's kind of his ultimate goal. And so we're just trying to be fair to him because he's been so gracious to us. So that's kind of the gist of all of it. So the only thing I would say is it's a little bit unique because for us to get the frontage requirement for this land to be used. Unfortunately, we had to take some of his property, so yeah, and I'm happy to answer any questions, but that's kind of the gist of it.
All right, thank you. Okay, any members of the public who want to comment on this particular hearing, go ahead and step up to the microphone, state your name and your address, and you can speak at this time. Okay, Missy, do you have anything else you want to add?
I do not.
Can I ask you one question?
Sure.
That lot was split off with no like the pre-existing conditions about signage,
That's correct.
okay?
Let me rephrase that. It was noted in the site plan that the sign would be considered an off-premise sign, and that they would either have to apply for a variance or it would have to be removed.
Okay, thank you.
What does the relocation require? Like, they would have to take the sign down and remount it, and then she would have to put a sign up on her property as well?
Correct, and the type of sign that it currently is no longer permitted within our current code, so it would have to be a lower, a monument sign.
Okay, so her alternative of including a Hannah Dental on that sign is not an option?
They could, the concern is that if Gobbert Financial remains, it is considered an off-premise sign, because they are not on the same piece of property.
So even with their advertisement on that same sign, it's
Correct.
still not gonna allow the bank to have a sign off premise?
That's correct.
So
Can I
that's,
ask one more thing too? If I can. The other thing that's really tricky is, like she said, so, cause we thought this will be great, we'll just take the sign, we'll relocate it, 30 feet onto their property. But because the height restriction now does not fit the new city code, the sign would ultimately have to be destroyed. And then we have to basically pay for them to have a new monument, which is gonna be low to the ground, so visibility is gonna be less there. And then we're gonna be putting a second sign within, 50 feet. So it's gonna make the 7 highway just a little bit more blocky, if you will, because now you're gonna have multiple signs and they're gonna be lower. So I just wanted to add that. It's not that we can just relocate it, because we'd be happy to do that. It's just, it doesn't meet the new city code. And so it does have to be destroyed, and then ultimately 2 new monument signs would have to be made, so.
how does that look? Can I talk?
Oh, please.
How does that look 80 years from now? And when we're dead and gone, and, the next owners of that land do or don't want that sign there?
That would be between, so technically it would be on their sign, once you guys make the variance, it's in existence, like it doesn't go away, unless the sign is taken down or removed or changed in any way. That's where it is no longer in effect.
So the next owner would have to buy that knowing that sign is on their yard and is okay?
It would be it's gonna be a civil matter between the property owners on whether whether the new property owner, or say the Hannah lot, they don't want to allow that sign on their property anymore. That's gonna be a matter between them and the bank.
There's also the option that Gopperts keep their sign, and we don't actually put a monument sign out front of our building. We actually just put something on our building, if that makes sense. So instead of having 2 to kind of make it busier, if Gopperts could keep their bank sign, we could put our logo, I guess, on our building, just to keep it a little less busy. So that was another thing I wanted to mention too, where we thought they keep it, that way there's no fight in the future. And then they keep their sign, it stays on the variance, it's theirs, and then we do all of our advertisement from the building. So that's something else we could do.
Is that allowed in the code for them just to do, a signage on a building?
Yes, wall signs are permitted.
And then is there any other, places in the city that have the same kind of issue?
Currently, no. We have existing off-premise signs, but again, they are already existing off-premise. So they're considered a non-conforming use, which means that if they are changed or altered in more than 50% of the value of the sign, they have to be removed.
Right now they're grandfathered.
Non-conforming use, yes.